Hi, this is Akintola Samuel, and you're welcome to another episode of Breakthrough Moments. This week, let's talk about the mysterious values of gratitude. We are currently in a time and a period in our nation and in the world over whereby there seems to be so many things happening on the negative side. There is the increase in the dollar rates, the economy seems to be crashing, the price of oil seems to be falling, the oil producing country seems to be in debt and their income seems to reduce. And when you begin to look at all these things, probably as a business person, the business is not going as you want it to be. As a career person, you've been on the same spot for a while. Even though you ought to have gotten your promotion, you are still on the same spot for a number of period of time. And when you look at all those things, probably you look at your family, your relationship, it is not where you want it to be. You might begin to ask yourself, what exactly is life all about? Is there really anything I need to be grateful for? Is there anything I really need to be appreciative of? And you see, when you get into this state, it's because your focus and your attention is on what is not working, rather than that attention being on the things that are working. So you need to understand that when you begin to express gratitude, a lot of things begin to happen in your life. For instance, one of the things that's been discovered in research is that people that are grateful tend to live longer lives. People that are grateful, that express gratitude, they tend to have better immune systems. And you need to understand that gratitude is not something that is felt. Gratitude is something that is expressed. Until gratitude is expressed, you cannot really say you are grateful. You see, thanksgiving is the acknowledgement of the assisted. It is proof that a man has not lost his memory. It is proof that a man is not suffering from amnesia. So whatever it is in any area of life that you believe that God has done something for you, or that someone has done expressed an act of kindness towards you, is an area in which you need to express gratitude both to divinity and to humanity. And you see, when you begin to express gratitude, there are certain things that you will begin to experience in your life. And I want you to pay attention to these things, because I've called them the mysterious values of gratitude. Because on the natural and in the logical side, when you look at these things, there might really be no correlation between these happenings and the expression of gratitude. But our text and our ultimate manual, which is the Holy Writ, makes us to understand in the Psalms, David speaking, he said, "Let the people praise you, O God." He said, "Let all the people praise you." He said, "Then the earth will yield their increase, and the Lord our God will bless us." It simply means the first mysterious value of gratitude is that you begin to experience increase in every area of your life. When Jesus was faced with an impossible situation, he had 5,000 people to feed, and what he had, the resources, was not enough to meet the needs of the people that needed to be fed. Scripture tells us that he lifted up the bread and the fishes and he gave thanks. In the midst of crisis, in the midst of insufficiency, what you need to do is not to murmur and complain. What you need to do is to express gratitude and to give thanks. So the first thing that happens, the first mysterious value of gratitude, is increase. The second mysterious value of gratitude is that when you begin to experience gratitude in every area of your life, whether it is towards divinity or towards humanity, is that your sensitivity is heightened. Elisha needed to hear God on a particular issue in his life, and what he asked for was a minstrel. He said, help me get someone that will play a musical instrument that will change the atmosphere. You see, when you get into a state of gratitude and thanksgiving, it heightens your capacity to see opportunities. It makes you sensitive to miracles where others only see obstacles. So when you begin to give thanks, when you begin to express your gratitude, number one, you begin to experience increase, and number two, your sensitivity is heightened. And like I mentioned earlier, when you also begin to express gratitude, one of the things that will begin to happen in your life is that your immune system is going to increase. The third thing about the expression of gratitude, or better still, the fourth thing is that it drives away the spirit of depression. Saul was a king that was being oppressed by the spirit of depression. And you see, never you get to the point where you are deceived into thinking that depression is a feeling and not a spirit. Oftentimes people say, I feel depressed. Yes, grammatically, that is the way it is expressed. But you need to understand that it is a spiritual issue. And how do you solve the spirit? How do you come against the spirit of depression? How do you fight the spirit of depression? People take the antidepressant drugs and all those things, but I believe one of the ways you can fight the spirit of depression is to begin to get into the mode of thanksgiving. When Saul was afflicted with the spirit of depression, he said, help me get someone that can play skillfully on the harp. And when David will begin to play the harp, the spirit of depression that some translation of scriptures calls as the evil spirit from God. God does not have a evil spirit because God is not evil. It's simply what that scripture is really saying is that the evil spirit was allowed because Saul had gotten into a particular place in his life where he had been consistently walking in disobedience. So an evil spirit never comes from God, but when you begin to place yourself in a place in a state of disobedience, there are certain things that we have access into your life that either two wouldn't have had access. So when David began to play the harp, the spirit of depression would leave Saul. So when you begin to express gratitude, these are the mysterious things that will begin to happen in your life. The spirit of depression is going to leave you. You will begin to experience a stronger immune system. You will become sensitive to opportunities. You'll be able to see miracles where others are seeing obstacles, and you begin to experience increase in every area of your life. Do you think what you have at the moment is too small? Don't complain about it. Simply begin to give thanks for that thing that seems small at this particular moment in your life. And as you begin to do that, God is going to begin to multiply it in your hands. Thank you very much for watching this week's episode of Breakthrough Moments. Till I see you again, God bless you.